Chapter 310, Carnage's Chaos. It starts in Lori and Carol's room. I had called an emergency meeting and Spider-Man, Mary Jane, Naruto, Black Cat, Eddie Brock, Harry Osborn, Flint, and Penny were with us. Me. Now the reason I called you all here is because I have a strong reason to believe that someone is spreading lies about our abilities and how we help people and is ruining so many people's lives. Spider-Man, I have a feeling you're right, JD. Mary Jane, me too, JD. Rumors have been flying all over the city of Royal York like wildfire, and someone is showing an extreme hatred for metahumans. They are poisoning their minds with hate. Whoever it is, we have to stop them and fast. Carol, that's right. Lisa, siblings and friends, I have the solution. Lisa pulled out a special radio machine. Lisa, this is my new radio transmission and communications tracer. With this we can find whoever is sending those false messages. Me, that's perfect, Lisa. Aline, we can now find out who is responsible for this and shut them down. Eddie, this is gonna be interesting. We got to work and I was tuning the device to find the signal in the transmission. Me, let's see. Tunes it to a station, no. Tunes it to another station, no. Tunes it to another station, no. Tunes it to another station, and I gasp, aha. I found it. My fellow citizens. The metahumans pose a serious and grave threat to our great city and they want to kill us all. If you have any metahumans as a family member, disown them right away. They all are a poison that must be purged and destroyed completely. Me, that voice is familiar to me. Let me check here. I use my computer to identify the voice and did a comparison. I compared it to J. Jonah Jameson and it wasn't a match. Computer, analyzing. No match. Me, well, J. Jonah Jameson is out. So it's someone else. I compared the voice to a number of criminal offenders we fought before and the voice match was shocking. Me, gasp. Oh no. Lincoln, what is it, JD? Me, the one that's sending these false radio messages is our old enemy Cletus Cassidy. Spider-Man, Cassidy's still alive? Vince, I thought we killed him. Naruto, that's what me and Carnage were thinking. Carnage? Yeah. He just doesn't know when to stop and shut up. Sakura, I agree, Carnage. Fu, me too. Flint, that freak doesn't know how to take a hint and move on. Me, yeah. But his voice imitation of J. Jonah Jameson is perfect. Aline, that's a good talent. Cody, it sure is. Black Cat, but the question is, how did he survive being blown up in that explosion? Me, I don't know, Felicia. But somehow he did and is now back for round 2. Penny M, so how are we gonna stop Cassidy? Me, well, Penny, let's see where he's at first. I activated the tracer and the computer revealed that he was in Midtown High School. Me, Midtown High School. Spider-Man, our school. He must have gotten into the radio broadcast studio. Me, then that's where we're headed. But it could be a trap. So we have to be ready for anything. Flint, that's right. Me, let's get him. We all set out for the heart of the city and we saw Midtown High School entombed in a big red blob. We went in and the school looked like the inside of a beating heart. Heartbeats echoed throughout the school. Me, this is so disgusting. It's like we're inside someone's heart. Naruto, it sure does. Sakura, this is so gross. Lola, I hate this place. Lana, I think it's really cool. Lori, the sooner we find Cletus and kill him, the sooner we can literally stop this madness. Girl Jordan, I agree, Lori. Linka, me too. Lucy, I may like blood and darkness, but this is too creepy for me. Shannon, it's alright, Lucy. We'll get through this together. Fu, yeah. Lainey, this is really scary. Vince, let's not let fear take over, guys. We're on a mission. Lynn, yeah. We clear some debris and find a man mopping the floors. Me, Gasp. Stan Lee. Lincoln, the world-famous creator of Marvel Comics? Stan, that's right. It's an honor to meet you, JD. Knudsen, loud siblings, and friends. Zoe, what are you doing here? Stan, I was working on my next comic when the Carnage symbiote took over the school. I decided to mop the place to help you. Me, we appreciate it, Stan. Me and Lincoln love all your comics and they are awesome. We even draw our own comics as a way to show prestige to your creativity. Stan Lee, I'm honored. Thank you, JD. We did the famous comic salute. Me, Lincoln and Stan, Excelsior. We all laughed. Me, Stan, this fight is gonna get rough, so you better get going. Stan, right. I have a feeling I know what's about to happen. Thank you. Me, no problem. Stan left the school and we proceeded on. We made it to the radio room and found Cletus Cassidy making radio transmissions. Me, hold it right there, Cassidy. He turned and saw us and we gasped at what we saw on him. He had burn scars and shrapnel wounds all over his body and his hair was totally burned off. Me, geez. That explosion burned you all over. Cletus, yes. Because of you I am now a hideously scarred freak. I have burn scars and shrapnel wounds over 95% of my body and I nearly escaped with my life, but I lost the Carnage symbiote and am just a powerless man. But I quickly regained the Carnage symbiote and I formed the ultimate plan to destroy all of humanity. Insane laugh. After summer vacation started I snuck into the school and found the key to my revenge. By hacking into the radio room's communications array I would send out all those false messages about meta-humans being evil by imitating the voice of J. Jonah Jameson, and I would destroy all kinds of families around the country. Girl Jordan, you ruined my life, Cassidy. Because of you I got disowned by my parents when I got my water powers. Me, you will pay for this, Cassidy. You should have stayed dead when Lori and Lenny thought they killed you. Lenny, totes. Lori, I'm going to literally beat you into a bloody pulp for everything you've done. Cletus, insane laughter, I will kill you all before that happens. Me, shut up, you freak. I go Super Angel 4. Barry, Vince, Lincoln, Lainey, Carol, and my children went Super Angel 3 and Yuko went Super Angel. Eddie became Venom and Flint had sand swirling around him and we saw that Penny M had leaves swirling around her and she sprouted angel wings made entirely of leaves. Ben became Ultimate Ben and activated Buzzshock's powers. Cletus, don't you dare tell me to shut up. He then became Carnage. Mary Jane, let me help. Mary Jane then shocked us all when we saw that she has the Carnage symbiote inside her too and she became the Ultimate Spider-Woman. Me, whoa. Mary Jane, you look amazing. Mary Jane, thanks. Me and the Carnage symbiote are now partners and I am now known as the Ultimate Spider-Woman. Very, it's awesome. Spider-Man, it sure is. Me, let's dance, Cassidy. I fired an energy ball and he dodged it and the wall exploded behind him and he hit the ground. We flew out to him and Cassidy formed his arm into an axe and Yuko fired a fireball and burned his arm off. But Cassidy regenerated it and I kicked him in the face and punched him in the stomach. Suddenly Cassidy grew spikes out of his body and one of them skewered me through my hand. Me, grunts in pain, you'll have to do better than that. I flare up my fire aura and burned his chest and my wound closed up because of my accelerated healing. Cassidy formed a sword on his arm and me and him clashed and it was a brutal, savage, and ferocious sword fight. Sparks were flying everywhere and parts of the city were being set on fire. Ben fired a blast of lightning at Cassidy and I activate my ultimate JD form. Me, Echo Echo. I unleash a loud sonic scream that was so loud that it shattered all of the windows in the buildings. Cassidy was in a lot of pain and the Carnage symbiote came off of him. I revert back to normal and fired a blast of fire at Cassidy and incinerate him instantly. Naruto, nice shot, bro. Me, thanks, little bro. Burn in eternal hell, Cletus Cassidy. But Cassidy's spirit appeared and Nicole appeared. Nicole, The netherworld is too good for you, Cassidy. Nicole pulled out the Book of Vile Darkness. Nicole, chants an incantation, Aldruon inland Thranal Vazolin Lyris Nor. The Carnage symbiote then took form and was standing on its own and roared. Carnage. Carnage is chaos. Me? I think not. I entomb the Carnage symbiote in a bubble and take him into space, where I threw him into the sun and he was vaporized in an instant. Me? Echoing. That's the end of Carnage. I fly back down and land and we cheer wildly. Me? It's over, guys. The terror of Cletus Cassidy and Carnage has been silenced forever. Lincoln. He sure has. Lily. Good riddance. Me? Yep. But we have to call a press conference in Washington, D.C. and let everyone know what's been going on. Luna. Good thinking, dude. Sam. We have to let everyone around the country know. Later we were in Washington, D.C. where I called a press conference and revealed everything that went down with Cletus Cassidy. Me. Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry to interrupt your activities for the rest of the day. But over the course of the last 6 days, homicidal maniac Cletus Cassidy has been poisoning our country's people with lies, saying that metahumans are evil and vile scum that need to be ostracized from humanity. It was part of his diabolical plan to get his revenge on me and my friends. He was going to tear countless families apart and ruin their lives. Me and my friends were given our powers from many different sources. Mostly because of mythological deities from around the world. My friend from Royal York girl Jordan here was recently disowned by her parents because of Cletus' lies and deception. She had gotten water powers because of the water dragon of Lur, the god of the sea in Celtic myth. Cletus was going to ruin our country and destroy it by ruining the next generations of many families around the country. Also, we never suspected it, but we have reason to believe that disgraced chief news reporter of the Daily Bugle J. Jonah Jameson, who is now in prison and is now the most hated man in the world for his crimes, lies and prejudice. We believe that he is responsible for causing our friends Liam, Tabby, and Haiku here to be disowned by their families too because of their powers. Everyone around the country was horrified by this, and they soon saw that metahumans and superheroes are not evil at all. They are people like everyone else that were given amazing powers to use for good. But some were made for evil. Because of J. Jonah Jameson and Cletus Cassidy, many families in the country were ruined beyond all repair. Back at home we were resting. Me, another villain has been destroyed by us and will no longer terrorize the world. Penny M, you said it, JD. Me, yep. By the way, Penny, I think I know how you got your plant powers. Penny M, really? Me, MMMMM. It's a side effect from my heart and some of my blood that I gave you. It gave you plant powers and angel wings. Penny M, that is awesome. Lana, this is gonna be cool, Penny. Lola, yeah. Later we got ready for dinner. The end. Another fanfiction complete. This one came out of the blue for me and I got it from the show Ultimate Spider-Man. That show was awesome. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.